So here it is. Our question lies on here. Let's read this first, okay? Mason, go ahead, please. The following frequency distribution.
The following frequency distribution represents the birth rate of all babies born in the United States in 2017.
Thank you. All right. For letter A, we need to approximate the mean and standard deviation of this summarized data, right? So how do we do this on our StatCrunch? As you may notice in here, from 0 to 999 grams, that is 25,446 babies. From 1,000 grams to 1,999 grams, it's 91,375 babies, and so on, right? So as you may notice in here, what do you think is the class width? So if you look at the minimum here and minimum there, the class width is what? 1,000, right? So as you may notice, 0 to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. Class width is 1,000. Not babies, by the way. Grams. All right, that's 1,000 grams. We good? Now, how do we know how many babies are in here? Well, you sum all, right? Add all of those number of babies. You're gonna get the what? Population of the babies in 2017. Are we good? Right. Now, how do we do this? Here is our StatCrunch. This is a summarized data, right? Not raw data. So what do we do in here? First of all, let's go to statistics. There we go, stats. Let's go to summary statistics. Okay. Now, this is not a raw data. This is a summarized data, right? So we're gonna click on the grouped data, right? Grouped or binned data. We're gonna click on that one under summary statistics. Next, click on bins in, and we're gonna click what? Choose the column that contains the frequencies, right? So counts in what? Frequency. So that's what? Number of babies, right? Wait, counts in number, right? But the bins is in weight. Get it? Okay, so because the bins is in weight a while ago, right? From 0 to 999 grams, right? 1,000 to 1,999 grams. But the count is in number of babies. That's the number, right? Okay. Okay, next. Now, select what? Consecutive lower limits. So we selected consecutive lower limits in here. And what do we need again? It says in there we need the what? The following. We need, okay. Mean. You see the mean? Okay, there we go. And standard deviation. Now there are two standard deviations here. There's STDEV, that is the sample standard deviation. All right, again, STDEV in here is the sample standard deviation. But since this is the population of all the babies in the United States on the year 2017, if you scroll down, you would see what? Unadjusted standard deviation. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to click Control and click on unadjusted standard deviation, right? The adjusted is the sample, but for the population, you can consider the unadjusted, okay? And then that's the only two that we need for such. Are we good? Once again, in here on the midpoint defined by, click on consecutive lower limits, all right? And then after that, click on compute. So that's our data set in here, right? So as we may notice, what did it say? What's the mean? Mean weight, it's 3.27 kilograms, right? Okay, 3,272 kilograms. And what's the unadjusted standard deviation? 651 grams, right? Or 650.7 grams. Are we good? Right? Okay. Next one, what do we do in here? Going back. Draw a frequency histogram of the data to verify that the distribution is bell-shaped. So how do we do that? If we click back in here, we're gonna do a histogram, right? So how do we do our histogram again? Where's that one? Graph, right? Yeah, here we go. Histogram, here we go. Click on what? Number. Well, this is not a, I think what we need to do is the, where is that? Bar graph, right? That's the bar graph already that we need for this. A summarized data, bar graph for summarized data, right? So here it is. Categories in weight, right? Counts in number of babies per weight range. Type is in frequency or relative frequency, right? Or both, if we want to do both. Okay. X-axis, we can name them as, what's that? Weight and number of babies and, okay. Let's see what we got. Okay. So can we approximate like a bell-shaped curve in here? Almost, right? Almost, right? Not exactly, absolutely normal distribution, but we can approximate a normal distribution. Are we good? Right? And the last one is what? What does it tell us to do? 68% of all the babies will be where? Okay, so let's go to Desmos and do it in here, right? So I need your help, guys, with this one. Normal dist, parenthesis. What's the mean again? What did you say the mean is? 37 what? 372? No, 3772. Right, there we go. We good? Right. Comma, what's the standard deviation again a while ago? How many grams? Let's see in here. 3272 and 651, right? So there we go. 3272 and 651. Are we good? Right. So with that, we're gonna see how it looks like, right? So I'm gonna go here and do the same in here, right? And what's that one again? 3272 minus 3 times the standard deviation, 651. Now do the same on the other one, but plus instead, right? I'm gonna copy this one, put it in here, and put plus instead, right? So that means 3 standard deviations above and below. Since this is the standard, normal distribution, I'm gonna put 0 to something less than 1, let's say half or 0.5 or something less than that, right? 0.1, right? 0.01, right? 0.001. So as you may notice, 0.001. Okay, that'll be fine, okay? Because the population size is so big. That's why we're trying to put the y-axis on smaller values, right? Why? Because it accounts for a big population. It's the entire babies in the United States for 2017, okay? Now, where is 68% of our data set? So if we click in here, I'm gonna put what on the minimum? 1 standard deviation less than the mean, right? So what's that? 3272 minus what? 651. 1 standard deviation less than the mean, right? On the maximum, similar, but plus instead. Because this should be 1 standard deviation above the mean, right? Right? Are we good, guys? Right. So as you may notice in here, what are those values? So again, 3272 minus 651, 3272 plus 651, right? And that comprises how much? 68% of our data set, right? Let's see what those values are, okay? So what are those baby weights? We are talking about what? 2,621 grams up to 3,923 grams of babies. 68% of the babies, right, fall within that interval of weights. Again, assuming that it is normally distributed, right? Normally distributed, right? Again, based from our empirical. Are we good? Right. Thank you. We're going to continue with this one.